Good evening, everybody. Just a little extra one from me to end the day. I obviously don't usually come out at this time of night, and I always say the last video of the day is exactly that, in case there's any catastrophes or emergencies that need reporting on. Well, there's something very concerning going on in the Atlantic Ocean right now. You know, we all know of the stories and the legends surrounding the RMS Titanic, and obviously the wreck is sitting in the Atlantic in several thousand feet of water. There's currently an expedition out at the Titanic wreck site at the moment with paying tourists who pay something in the region of $250,000 a piece to get on a submarine and take the 2 to 2.5 hour journey down to the Titanic to go and have a look around. Well, one of these submarines, which had 5 people on board, has gone missing. They've been missing for about 24 hours. They started the descent, from the information I've got, yesterday, and about an hour and a half into the actual descent, the sub apparently started experiencing issues, and all radio contact has so far been lost. There's a big rescue operation on at the moment. More craft, more personnel, more capability are joining it all the time, and they're doing everything they can to try and find this missing crew. Now, I'm very concerned because it takes about 2 to 2.5 hours to actually descend to the relevant depth to go and see the Titanic. If it lost contact with the sub after about an hour and a half, the chances are it didn't make it under its own power to the wreck. Now, there are several redundant safety systems built into these subs to bring it back to the surface in case of an emergency. One such thing I learnt was it had like a drop weight system, so if there's no activity within about 24 hours, these weights fall off, up it comes, and so far no sign of it. The other thing that could have happened, it could have sprung a leak. If that did happen, the prognosis isn't good. It could be bobbing around on the surface somewhere yet to be located, or equally worrying, it's stuck on the bottom of the Atlantic. They say that for emergency purposes there's about 96 hours of oxygen supply in these things, and bear in mind about 24 of it has gone already, and they are trying everything they can to locate these people. There's plenty of news on the BBC website, Daily Mail, but all the news feeds all over the place. Just type in Titanic and it's heavily trending, to be quite honest with you. I've followed the Titanic for years and years and years and years, ever since its discovery by Dr. Ballard in the mid-80s. That's a story in itself. And I've never got to a point where I thought I'd ever see this. All I can do is express best wishes to the families of those involved and keep our fingers crossed for a good outcome and those 5 souls are brought home. If I find anything else out, I'll let you know. Anyway, tomorrow, more content starting from 8 o'clock in the morning. Toodaloo.